Morgan, Olivia Varro in 25. Vince Lindsay, supported by our major sponsor, KJB Fabrication. 43, Georgia Davies from Cully. And 64, Michaela Henze, also from Cully. The 89 all the way from Port Hedland, who does a fly-in, fly-out role as far as being a race car driver. It's Hunter Downs, Jai Pack in 98. And the man everyone was trying to stop tonight in the top star side of things, Brandon Buzan.
Yeah, we're looking for a Buzan sweep at the moment in the junior sedans. They've been the dominant pairing here in the southwest. But a charging Matthew Thompson. Good to see the 15 back. Will be hard to beat from the outside front row. Ziggy Phillips will join him, as this one will be over the 8 laps. These ones are the top stars, the big boys and girls of junior sedan racing here in Western Australia, set to go by for 8 laps in their opening heat race. And then we go into the big boys. Definitely street stocks. It's a untidy start from Thompson and Phillips, but Lindsay and Pack get the better of it. Jai Pack come from nowhere, and that's probably why the yellows have come on.
The front row are banging wheels. You can hear our chief steward in the background, Darren Sutton. Well, he's one of our stewards tonight, along with Kim Beard. Ziggy Phillips and Matthew Thompson. I'm not sure if they argued over something in the past. Something's happened.
Maybe a popsicle or something like that.
Yeah, you know, we hear in sort of NASCAR, they say, "Oh, I'm going to get him back next time." I don't know if there's something that's happened on the racetrack in recent times, but they were into each other coming to the green flag. Unbelievable stuff.
We don't mind about it. There, Spencer Roberts on the infield as well, just trying to tell him to slow down. I don't know if it's a slow down or a settle down after that one.
I think it's a little.
We'll see how we go from here on in. Phillips and Thompson will try and beat him away. But watch out for Lindsay and Jai Pack. Vince Lindsay got a darting start again, and I can say that this one might not be brought back for Lindsay, who goes from the third row to the lead, as we've got one car spun around. That was Brandon Buzan, as he's get collected by Michaela Henze, and we only get as far as turn number 1. The fellas in the bar are already getting their fair share of speedway racing early on in the night. The front row is still the same. The second row is still the same. The third row is still the same. The fourth row is where it changes. Michaela Henze will now be joined by Hunter Downs. And all on his lonesome now will be the 98 of Jai Pack. Some work to be done to the Buzan crew before they hit their second heat race of the night. Let's see what we can do with take number 3. This time should be the charm for the junior sedans. And it is for Matthew Thompson, to say the least. Anyways, he got the better of Ziggy Phillips into turn number 1. And you would suggest that Deegan McNally now, after a couple of rolling laps, he'll feel comfortable back in the car on the 29, and he'll so be it in position number 3 as Ferraro gets by from Michaela Henze. So too is Jai Pack. So he's gone from 9th to 4th before he even completes a lap. Good set of the opening corners for the 98, as he already moves himself into 4th place, as it's Thompson's Phillips, who's running a bit wide now as the rest of the field start to sort themselves out. We've got debris already on the track, as the side panel of Olivia Ferraro has come off. That doesn't seem to happen too often, as the yellow lights have come on. This time it's for the debris in turn number 2. A bit of foam as well hanging off, as this one's starting to take some time to complete. As it is a beautiful day for an automobile race in the southwest. 2 laps completed in this one. Still 6 to go for the new top star junior sedans. As Vince Lindsay's taken out the cone. He got aggressive there, and the cone has been taken out. Will stay green for the time being. But a clobber to the cone at the moment, and that's just going to sit on the track. So Lindsay's been in the thick of it in this early stages of tonight's action. Well, we should say this afternoon's action, as the sun's still beaming down on us here in Bunbury. Thompson started a gap away, as here's a battle for second, third and fourth. Pack's got another one from 9th to 3rd now for the 98, and he's looking for second as Phillips runs wide and sideways in front of the 98. There goes Pack to the inside, and Pack will now take second place. A good challenge for the Australian Pizza Hyundai XLs. He's now into second place, but contact between him and Phillips sees him upset. McNally looks for the inside. 3 of them still locked in for these 2 final spots inside the top 3. As McNally tried to slide in, so did Phillips on pack. As both of them are starting to get closed in by Michaela Henze. Then it's Downs, Davies, Lindsay and Olivia Ferraro with the bonnet still flapping in the air for the 25. But it's an all one-horse show at the moment for Matthew Thompson. It's been a comfortable run for himself out in front, as he hasn't had anyone to watch throughout here on in. As next time by the white flag will come out for Thompson. It's been a good old battle for third place as Henze has joined in, and so too will Hunter Downs if he can close in these last couple of corners. So we move down with the white flag. 1 more to go for Thompson and co. In the opening heat race of the Top Start Junior sedans, he's led comfortably from the onset and will not be harmed in the opening of the KJB Junior Sedan Showdown. Yes, he will, almost. Going upside down with contact from Ferraro. He was up on 2 wheels. I was giving him the burst, but the rundown will still stay the same. Thompson will win, even from contact with Ferraro. Pack will be second from Ziggy Phillips, Deegan McNally, Michaela Henze, Hunter Downs. As Vince Lindsay and Georgia Davies will find out for the last 3 spots with Olivia Ferraro, who was lucky not to come into contact with the concrete wall after Matthew Thompson went for a massive ride.